All right, guys, welcome back. Um, we're setting up to go down and meet up with Justin in the cellar because he called us that there's something going on that he can use some help with down with Jesse and Pax. We just left the van, meeting up with 23 in the team, and she's going to be searching through the files for whatever information she needs. So there's going to be at least a couple hours. So next part of our little infiltration mission. Let's do it. Well, it could be like some kind of not embezzlement. What's it like? They paid for it because they paid for it and they didn't use it because they're cooking the books. Kind of like we're saying that we're producing more than we are doing, so they're buying it and not using it. I guess maybe. There she is. She's gonna be wondering why the heck we're going up and down. Kathy, you decided to join ops, right? Come on, Kathy. I know you want to join ops with me. No, it's something in the cellar, but they are servicing the power supply system. It does that upon restart. Just a minor shake. Relax. It's totally fine, I promise. If the power is back on, it means the cellar must be in working order again. Hopefully they have located the cause. Normally no, but again, the big bosses won't allow us to suspend the cellar for long. Sooner or later they will force us to get things going again. Come on, Kathy, don't be so nervous. Yeah, don't worry, Kathy, I got you. Rose, help us move something, will you? Do your own heavy lifting. You can't, it's too heavy. Y'all weak. I have to go. Relax, Kathy. It's gonna be okay. We're good, Kathy. Don't trip. We're good. Jason, can we have a chat? This is like the little therapy elevator. I need a distraction from this vibration. Sure. Why are you going down to the cellar? Justin asked me to. Oh, I was called down too. I mean, by Justin. Calling out of the blue, wanting you and me both? That's weird. Weird how? Because we have nothing in common. Like, I'm a programmer. I think you only operate machines, right? Only operate machines? Ah, sorry, I didn't mean it that way. I was just trying to say that you're no help if they need programming support. No, that came out even wronger. I mean that. I'm sorry. I'm just playing with you, man. She's super excited all of a sudden. If so, this would be the first time that Justin gives me any important task. He never gave me anything important to do, ever. He's like treating me as a visitor, a guest. Training and learning, plus listening to Jessie bragging about her work. You want to prove yourself. So I hope Justin will let me do something that matters this time. Yeah, given the urgency, it has to be something big. I see that you really want to transfer to ops. Not you, too. You keep saying no, complaining about that. What made you think so? That's not what I want. Why do you care about Justin's opinions, then? I can't help it, wanting to be recognized by outstanding people. He's straightforward, no courtesy nonsense. A few encouraging words from him will mean a lot to me. He did, but that was different. Assigning me important work means he trusts my capabilities. Is it just me or is this elevator dropping faster than usual? It's just you. It scared me. It's okay, it's okay. It scared me too. Are we gonna be stuck? Oh no, we made it. Alright. Do we still have to drive? No, it looks like we drove already. I won't. Hello, Kathy babe. Ah, and you. Come on, show me some love too. Hey, Jesse. Don't want to explain. Go ask him. Let's go. It's about time. How come she's not in uniform? Pack's got a hoodie underneath. Maybe they do have a different uniform. Oi, everyone's here. Let's start. Aren't we waiting for Wyatt and Penelope? They're occupied. Let's get down to business then. But Yale, forget about him. We don't have that kind of time to lose. Then you'll have to repeat everything when Yale comes in. Screw that, let's start anyways. Yale's a smart boy. He doesn't need us to cover all the details. One more located, Justin. One more what? Put everything on the screen, Kaylee. Jason, Kathy, let's start from the conclusion. Yesterday's incident is in fact the result of sabotage operations. First and foremost, who is the most professional hardware engineer in this office? Okay, Pags. Get on with it. A long time ago, I noticed an unusual surge of maintenance service tickets related to power supply, malfunctions with no apparent cause. If left unattended, these problems usually go away on their own. We've been chalking it up to outdated hardware so far. However, such issues have been proliferating since this April. Moreover, a pattern is showing, one zone at a time, random malfunction. It doesn't explain it anymore. Ah, sorry, it's your show. Like Justin said, every time it starts with a cluster of issues in one specific zone, then they spread out, plaguing the systems one zone at a time. They are mostly unremarkable issues, although the scale has been quietly escalating. A wise one like me would ponder and connect the dots. Turns out there are patterns. We can pretty much rule out software glitches. As to hardware, a team under my leadership examined the power supply system thoroughly. However, the quest was fruitless. As a result, we put the investigation aside. Nothing really happened. Until yesterday, that is. You want to ask why he didn't do anything in advance. Don't blame him, he couldn't do anything about it. Honestly, I wouldn't believe him even if he threw all the evidence in my face until yesterday. I've been having this nagging suspicion since yesterday, so I'm coming for another look. We checked all generators last time. This time I decided to trace the cables, and then I found this. I've never seen it before, asked around, no result. It's a disruptor that damages electronic devices by creating power surges. How did you know? I did a full analysis. This thing creates power surges to disrupt electronic devices. We are focusing on key nodes of the power supply system, but overlook the cables connecting everything together. Okay, so I guess we're going hunting for disruptors. That means we have these disruptors all over the place. Installing them all over the cellar? Maybe we may be dealing with not just one person, but a group. Starts one zone at a time, right? I think he's got a good point. Agreed. It would indeed take a long time to install disruptors one zone at a time. Are we really dealing with one single person? It might be Mr. Su. Alright, we have a lay person among us. Hey, Jason has his own unique skill set. These people. Simply put, it's impossible to backtrace the control signal with this sample we have. However, if we collect at least 3 of them, we may locate the signal source across reference date. What are you doing? There's a good reason. The culprit might be alerted when Pax disarmed this one here. Right, depends on whether they're monitoring the disruptor network. Or they might have already made a run for it, leaving these disruptors behind, but I admit, that is unlikely. Yeah, so where's he at? He was running around earlier. It's the lead racker, because he wants to shut it down, because he doesn't want us to be doing this anymore. Yes, we believe there's a high chance that the culprit is a racker. All thanks to my genius prediction model, I built an inference and prediction model based on what we know. First, provide it with all malfunction logs from before. Then we have a list of potential disruptor locations. Yeah, it's your boss. Now that you mentioned it, could use some help here. Good, Kathy, please help Jesse out. Good, let's begin. Cellar entrance right by the elevator going up. I just came from there. Jason, check the entrance elevator and retrieve any disruptors there. Call in when it's done. We will send you the next location. You guys think Yale knows and he might try something with me? It's fine if he tries, bro, because I'll put you down, Yale. Alright, let's go. I have a feeling that Yale might know. I mean, he's worked up about something, but something's going on. I need to stay in front of him. I don't know what he's doing. The situation is so frustrating. Finally, it's open. Let's go. Yeah, something's up. He has an inkling about something, or he is, like, fully aware of it. No. No. What's wrong with you? I'm not gonna wait here, bro. No, go. Yep. I don't get it. What are you doing this for? You don't need to know. Jason? He's holding a disruptor. He's not denying. Don't jump to conclusions, Jason. Mr. Sue is just... Yes, I installed these disruptors, I admit. Let's hear him out. Why can't you just wait for me outside, Jason? You heard me. Yo doesn't know a thing about it. It's me all along. Doesn't know a thing? He told me to wait outside. You did that? I did. How did you know I'm here? I didn't know for sure, although hearing it from Pax, I had this hunch. Mr. Sue said he had errands to run, so he called me over to cover for him. I've hardly ever seen him in such a hurry, plus he looked very nervous. So I followed him out, trying to make sure he's okay. But he was already in a car, driving towards the elevator. Until they look at a disruptor here. I was hoping it's not you when we arrived. Enough talk, take me to Justin. No. Nope. If they know about this, he's done for. Enough. What I did was wrong, plain and simple. Don't try to make excuses for me. I screwed up. I failed you, all of you. It's only a matter of time that I get caught. Now is the time to face consequences that are long overdue. I had to put my hand over the keyboard real quick just in case he tried to punch me too. Let's go. I wonder if he's gonna try anything or if he's really just gonna come clean. Oh, did Kathy find out? You don't know shit. What the hell are you thinking? I thought I finally found a team of good people. Turns out there are trash like you everywhere. Jesse! That's enough. Why? Called it. Because I must accelerate the process of farm closure. I thought a malfunctioning cellar would urge the board to make up their mind. You want to save people by hurting them? Listen to yourself. Are you making any sense? Do you really believe you're doing good? What happened? Happened. Your intention doesn't matter. I don't know what you are thinking, what are your excuses, but whatever reason you had, you should have talked to me. The last thing you should do is to screw around on your own. How did this happen? Where did you get these disruptors? Kevin who? He gave them to me. The ops lead? Last year he called me to his office and bombarded me with questions. About farm closure, he wanted to know what I thought. He said if I could cause malfunctions every once in a while, the board will eventually make up their mind. Then he gave me these disruptors. I don't know, but I'm sure he's backed by someone higher up. This backer of his wants to shut down the farm. He was transferred here as part of the plan. That's why no one could oust him from the office, not even the farm manager. You agreed to work with him like that by putting so many people at risk? I never tampered with any critical system, I swear. Yes, he set all the disruptors to maximum power and activated them all at once without telling me. I never thought anyone could have done that, not even him. I've been thinking ever since I found out it's you, about your rage yesterday, about that punch. How can you live with yourself? At least now I know you're a bad man. Oh. No, I am a bad man. I'm rotten. I deserve punishment. There's someone on the board. I heard some directors of the board want to have Silencio shut down. Not all of them, after all. I guess one or more pro-closure directors planned this mess. Oh, great. Now we're gonna have fucking Justin thrown off a roof. You did well today. I must be on my way. Me too. I have disruptors to take care of. Go home, there's nothing you can do here. I had a feeling, I told you guys it was him. Because he was running around and stuff like that. I knew it. Ooh, little teamwork action going on. I saw your work, there's a lot of redundancy. It's kind of fascinating why you'd want to loot the data forth and back like that. I'm sorry, my attitude is out of control again. I know I'm a dick, alright? I don't blame you. Patience is not my strongest suit. I lose my temper very easily. All my past colleagues hate me. They call me arrogant, control freak, so on and so forth. Why don't I fix it? Because it's hard. I know this sounds arrogant, but I've got to say it anyway. The thing is, I'm smarter than most people. At least in my domain of expertise. To me, the mistakes they make are obvious. Keep going the wrong way and whine like a crybaby when they run into a wall face first. You see I'm a dick. No, I don't think so. I'm just wondering that this day of yours, are their feelings really so fragile? On the other hand, if it's important stuff, they gotta take it very personally. Help them out and make them feel good? Nope, can't do that. You think I'm exaggerating. Well, told you, I'm a dick. This is who I am. I've been trying to polish myself, although it's not quite working, as you can tell. Oh, teamwork! Alright, let's head out of here. Hopefully they're done working on that stuff in the van. We can... Okay, who's this? Yeah, I mean... I don't know what to make of him going forward. He's grumpy and stubborn, but I respected him. To this day, he has been my role model. I wanted to grow into something like him. And now you're being dramatic. When this idol crashes and burns, the whole world goes with him. What do you make of him? He's just a man, and a man makes mistakes. Yeah, I mean, I get it. You looked up to him. You can say you idolized him, but I mean, you shouldn't. Like, hold on. It's okay, let's fix this one a step at a time. Yeah, you shouldn't dwell on it like that. I mean, you're your own person. Like, keep doing your thing, man. I don't know how you can be like, oh, my world is over. Yeah, I'll give you right. But it's still moving faster than usual. Is it? I guess they cranked the speed up. Do you think Yo's okay? He must be sad. He's a grown man, he can deal with it. We all know that he idolizes them. What would happen? What happened could have destroyed his world. Life goes on, man. Oh, thank you for vouching for me back there. Don't mention it. Why are you big? Thank you. I guess Justin would have sent me on fetch quests if not for you. I really don't want to be an errand girl. My skills are more helpful in the office. Like I found out who installed those disruptors. But you did too in your own way. A lot of shuttle rides. Hey, we're almost there. Told you the elevator's faster now. So, see you later. Bye. See ya. Weird to say bye when you're not out of the elevator yet, but okay. Here we go. Yuna? Yeah, I wonder if 23 is plugged in right now. She hasn't said anything the whole time we were there. A little suspicious. A good chess player. Yeah, so she's trying to be a couple steps ahead. We'll see. And Fran has known Yuna. Apparently they go way back. You first. I do have something for you, but not before I'm satisfied. Some directors of the board are pulling strings. I knew there are factions regarding the fate of Silencio, but directors shouldn't be personally involved. This is breaking the equilibrium. Now let's see what I can share with you. As far as I know, certain directors of the board care a lot about Silencio. I know that. Nobody ever cared so much about Silencio. Something is very wrong. I've considered every single possibility. Cash flow, business strategies, land value, patents, so on and so forth. Silencio is more of a liability than an asset in every sense, so why such attention? Why now? You're saying they're trying to increase profit at the cost of lives? Well, maybe I overspoke. Oddly specific. You're talking about a death toll, potentially in hundreds of thousands. No profit could justify such a risk. So what is really going on? I have no idea yet. Is that supposed to be helpful? I believe the key is not with Silencio itself. We should examine external factors. Enough riddles. Let's just say, whether Silencio goes or stays, profitability is not a factor of consideration. All directors agree on one thing, that Silencio doesn't make any real profit. The reason they keep it is for political leverage. This farm addresses the unemployment issue for the government. The election, is it political? As to why it should go, it's rather self-explanatory. High upkeep and zero profit. Political leverage. The rise of AI has robbed many of their jobs. Flop farming addresses the issue of skyrocketing unemployment. You've seen what's going on in the cellar, you know what I mean. Things have been like this for a long time. The two factions were relatively at peace until now. They must have been provoked by something. The only thing I can think of is that Vision must have discovered a new way to generate exponentially more flops. Path 1, befriend the government and wrestle Sunrise for more political power. Path 2, dominate the flop farming business with more powerful technology. As the board, they do planning on a macro level. I don't expect you to understand, just take it as fact. One thing I'm 100% sure of is that there will be a clash of factions very soon. Based on what you found out, the pro-closure faction is already in motion. Because considering everything we know so far, Frances might have touched a nerve. She's onto something that both factions want to keep confidential. In other words, she's in more danger than you can imagine, because both sides are like, even though I don't agree with that side, the fact that she knows that it could get out, we both agree that's not good. Directors can't openly break the rules they made, that is the bottom line. You said some directors are directly meddling to shut this farm down. They must have puppets to carry out their plans in the dark. Well, I know one of them. I already know Liam and Kevin, yeah. Consider me owe you one if you manage to identify any puppet. This favor will be returned when you're in need. Jason, we are getting results. Come back to the van. I want more power. To get power, I need information. You want to settle the score for Francis? For that, you need information too. Our interests are aligned. That is all you need to know. Bye, Jason Dye. Yeah, I don't want to tell her all that information, right? I want to make sure I'm getting some out of this. And the fact that I already know means I'm valuable to her. I want to talk to Francis about Yuna and see what she has to say about it. Here's Lawrence. $23? No. No evidence that they're increasing the power of flop generation. Nothing at all? Nothing at all. Everything fits perfectly together, above or below the counter. Crap. I cross-referenced every single line, there's nothing. Show me the files all the same. I just want to confirm. This is too important to afford any oversight, 23. Impossible. This is raw data retrieved right from the cellar. If this is tampered with, it means the Ops Division has never seen the actual data. That, in turn, means Ops never managed the cellar. The cellar runs itself. We just play along. Do you seriously believe that? I do. You have no idea what Vision is capable of. I call it one big hoax or money laundering scheme. Listen to me, Moon, please. We must start over and be practical. It's very likely that our so-called additional flops do not exist. Unlikely. Vision provides flops for many clients. If they don't supply enough, people will find out. They're hoarding up flop contracts like there's no tomorrow. The idea is whoever stops first is out of the game. They can't really use up all those flops they paid for. What if Sunrise is one of Vision's clients? Not to mention Grawl and Datum. Are you suggesting that they're blind too? Vision does not want anyone to see this data. You know how hard they tried. This isn't some ridiculously sophisticated misdirection campaign. To verify data from the cellar, we have two options. One, hack into the flop core. Two, retrieve data from other farms with abnormal flop outputs. Okay, let's take the flop core. You must not leave the operation. I know you want to take the front line, right? No, I can't let Lawrence and Jason take the risk. That would be... Consider this. If you're seen, not necessarily caught, that would alert Owl. Can we afford that? Alert Owl? I thought Owl was back in this operation. Wait. This investigation is not sanctioned by Owl? What? And then, I think we should... I know. You're right, Francis. Sorry for keeping you in the dark. No way, you're shitting me. Let me explain. This investigation is a personal project between 23 and I. Owl doesn't know about it. That's why they assigned you to other tasks mid-operation. And why we don't have the budget for a second beacon. Correct, but we have a reason to hide this operation. Owl belongs to the government, but is ultimately funded by big corporations. It's not a neutral organization. There are Vision's agents within Owl. We can't let them know about this. Our boss will call a stop to this operation for sure. Why'd you keep us in the dark? I guess, because if you're like, oh, we're Owl, so you immediately trust us, and then you start giving us more information. to you two against both Vision and Owl. Is that what you're saying? Kind of. Although we're against the specific activity of Visions, not the corporation itself. Okay, Lawrence. We have a practical objective, which is to ensure the safety of the people in the cellar. I apologize for not making this clear sooner. If the operation is compromised, you will be spared as misled, manipulated civilians, not guilty by reason of being uninformed. Dangerous? The risk of being identified is very high, but no physical danger. As far as I know, the flop core is equipped with a sophisticated surveillance system, but no security guards. I'm going then. Retrieving the data is simple enough, exactly what you did before. Enter the flop core, plug in my decryption device, and call it a day. Do you guys think Lawrence is working for Yuna? The flop core is located on a restricted level. You need security clearance to make the cellar elevator stop there. The ID is a non-issue. We can forge one anytime. What title do you have in mind? Cable management engineer. It's legit, there are tons of cables in the flop core. Totally makes sense. I suggest special inspector dispatched by the CEO. Inspectors have access to all parts of the farm. Being sent by the CEO means no one dares to question you. If anything out of plan happens, you'll need to show a proper title. In that case, cable management engineer definitely won't work. The security clearance is a bit of an issue. I can grant you security clearance to the beacon, but there is one problem. The flop core is under maximum security. A visit by anyone with clearances or not triggers an alert. I can delay this alert, but not cancel it. You must get out before the alert goes out. That's the only solution I have. Maybe I could ask Yuna for help. The IIB officer? She should be able to grant security clearance. Better still, she will give you a legit reason to visit. Why would she help you? Intel. I'll tell her the board of directors pawns. How do you know she will buy it? She asked for it. Meaning you don't know what will happen. She hasn't moved. Stun grenade, your last resort. Your package includes contact lenses against the flash, and your earpieces have noise cancellation. Don't use it unless you absolutely have to. Remember, it's last resort. You may need it for the next time. Alright. Let's go meet up with Yuna. And lock in this deal. Stay positive about it. We're gonna get this. Hey. I had to make another cup of coffee. All that talking dries out my mouth. Alright. Let's go deal with Yuna. The lobby. I wonder if she's gonna be talking with somebody. She did say she had another person coming up. Jason Dye, I don't think you're stupid enough to deceive me. Still, a friendly reminder is due. If you lie, you will pay. For now, I owe you one. That I can do. However, why would you want to go there? Who? I think she's talking about Irvin Lin, another senior IAB officer. Sue sees him as a competitor. I guess is that she wants to have him do the job, then use it to blackmail him. It's none of our concern. She didn't thank me for the information. What the fuck? I couldn't help it. I was curious as to why it'd be a problem if it was more than one person, but it is what it is. I still have one inaccessible floor I've never been to at the top of there. I don't even have to act cool because Yuna and her team know I'm here anyway, so. I don't think Lauren should come. Ready or not, here I come. Your title should be Engineering Manager, not Inspector. Engineering Manager, Lawrence. That's gonna come into play, that's why they mentioned it. I have no idea how many times I've taken it today. And all this blows over. Haven't thought about... Well, I have, but... Join you on what? I'm working for Nin. They pay me pretty well. I mean, in case you wonder about the pay, I was. Al helped me multiple times. I want to be one of them. I've done flop contribution before. My family went there and brought me along. When I was in middle school. Nothing long term. I was racked up for about 2 weeks. Do they take kids that young? I wonder what happened. Damn! The accident killed both my parents and left me half dead. Tendril planned to let me die and be done with it. Easier to cover up. Then Nin appeared, saved me, and exposed Tendril's malpractice. I owe her my life. Oh, so you've known her that long? You still ain't got a job? Bro, I don't know if you're gonna get it. It's nothing, really. Damn, sorry, I don't intend to ruin the moment. There are many terrible corporations like Tendril, and people can't do anything about them. Tendril is still doing what it's been doing all along. The only force that could stop them is Nin and people like her. All provides what you need at a cost, but generally a good deal. Anyway, that's why I want to join Owl. This might sound childish, mind you, but I'll do what it takes for the power to do the right thing. Don't you want it? Being an Owl agent, you can protect Miss Chang. Maybe. Let's focus on the operation. We're almost there. Let's put my hand on the keyboard, actually. Why are you running? Are we in a rush? Jesus. Freeze! Who are you people? Mr. Dai? Ah, shit. What are you doing here? I'm assisting this inspector from HQ. Inspector? What's wrong? He seems alerted by that title. Oh, I forgot. C2 just called in and told us the title should be Engineering Manager. I thought Yuna was an inspector, and I'm here because Yuna cleared me. Oh, I'm already fucking up, damn it. You're young for an HQ manager. Ugh, the key, my friend, is bribing the right people. She had a boy in the end, but still thought Sophie's a pretty damn good name. Got a problem? I'm sorry, sir. You didn't inform the security office, huh? Now you want me to go up again? How long did the ride down take me, huh? I'm sorry. Didn't know? What is the company paying you for? I'll let your boss know about this. You are a dead man, you. And you, security guy. Do you have any idea how I deal with dipshits like you? No. I'll make you. You've seen it, you tell him. Fire him on the spot. Right, that's what I do. Wait! Okay, since you have a pass, I suppose it's alright. Please go in. Dai, you wait outside. What? That's not part of the script. So you may need a hand. What the hell is he doing? Yeah, Lawrence is up to something too, bruh. This morning. This is not part of my job. You know me, Mr. Dai. I patrol the shuttle platform. Normally we don't patrol this part of the farm. We don't have the security clearance. They told me to watch out for an inspector of sorts. Oh, my heart skipped a beat. I skipped a bit when Mr. Cow said he's an inspector. Well, he means Lawrence. I was like, whoa, really? Wait. There's a mole. Oh, shit. This isn't good. This isn't good. This is not good. Somebody's coming. I can't move. Lawrence is spending way too much time. He's up to something, bro. He's up to something. I gotta be ready to fight. The boss is never wrong. They're not security. So, who the hell are you? Off them. The fuck? The fuck? I'll take the one in the rear. The fuck? Don't damage the equipment. The fuck? And even if I wanted to, they didn't allow guns. I'm finna take you out, but I ain't scared of you. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Come on, what are you backing up for? I'm a fighter, bro. Ooh! I should have caught it. I was not expecting that. Oh, you just be throwing knives, huh? Let's go! Let's go check on the trader. I feel like he's the trader, bro. Yeah, I knew there was gonna be more. Damn! He ate that knife! The fuck? Oh, I got a skull mask. Who are you? I hit space! You're a smart boy. Answer my questions. No tricks. Go fuck yourself. Who are you working for? Wrestle free. All balls and guts until I beat the shit out of you. Fuck you. Damn, I'm passing out. Yeah, how is he so fast? He's got a gun, too. I don't think Vision sent them. Well, how did we get in? No, tell me why. Jason, please don't tell Nin that I went to the Falcor alone. No, I have to tell her, bro. I still think we're wasting time. Should have busted Shane Land last night. I can't let trash like him walk around. The footage Francis recorded is enough to justify an arrest. We still can't find any clue in this data we retrieved. Then I'll try to convince Nin to go after Shane Yan. What we need is an open discussion. Yeah, I feel like Lawrence went in there to get the information to try to be like, oh, we didn't find anything. That way we go after Shane. Man, that guy was choking me out. How is he so strong? Because I'm pretty sure all the MBUs are free like me, so he's not an MBU. Maybe, like, I mean, it is super futuristic. Maybe he just has those, like, I don't know, like a super suit or some shit. Let's get going. I wonder if they appeared there because I told Yuna. Did Yuna rat me out? How are your wounds? I'm good. Lawrence was hit pretty hard. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Man. Somebody knew we were coming. And they even knew that we were going to go by Inspector at first. There's got to be a leak or something. I'm super suspicious of Lawrence right now. C-23 has been skipping her first aid lessons. Sorry about that. She's signaling something? Maybe Owl found out what we're up to? An old friend. Now Vision won't be able to track you down based on what you left at the Flop Core. Because I made sure Yuna is in charge of the Flop Core investigation. Are you sure you were assaulted by mercenaries? What's your opinion, Jason? Gray uniform and mask sound like skull faces? Yep. It's a mercenary group made of wanted criminals. The leader, codenamed Chameleon, is ex-military. If you're doing illegal things, you might as well do it with like-minded people. We have seen Chameleon before. That too. I mean, we saw him here. Oh, yep, that's him. I'm monitoring Vision's internal communications. Looks like employees, no matter their rank, are not aware of these mercenaries. They are keeping it a secret from their own people. Just make sure it doesn't happen again. We met the last guy. That guy's on a whole different level. Super strong. We could barely touch him. Military grade exoskeleton suit? Yeah. Pretty sure he had it. Chameleon's men are armed with those. Vision must be paying them some serious money. 23. When can we have the analysis result from the Flop Core data? Noon tomorrow, the soonest. Once done, we'll be able to see exactly what's happening in the cellar. I don't mind. You're not stupid enough to share with someone else, are you? This is highly classified information. No means no. Yeah. Take Lawrence to dinner. I need a moment with Jason and Francis. Yeah, I'm finna snitch on Lawrence, bro. I don't trust you, cuz. Something's going on. Lawrence is hiding something. And Fran was trying to signal me about something. You've been silent, Francis. Are you feeling alright? But first of all, please accept my apology. I didn't intend to put Jason in danger. Examining past mistakes is a critical part of my job. That said, I have a question for you, Jason. You ran into a security guard in the flop core. Did he mention how much they know? They knew someone was coming. Doesn't that mean our operation was compromised? Did the guard specifically mention Inspector? Yep. Yes. I guarantee it has nothing to do with either of you. I wouldn't insist if it's classified, but if it's not, we have the right to know. I'm asking about Lawrence because I'm worried about him. I didn't intend to include him in this mission because you're very perceptive. She is genuinely surprised by my response. That is correct. Because of what happened to him, Lawrence hates everything related to platforming with a passion. I was worried that he may take this too personally. As a general rule, personal feelings are counterproductive on missions. Moreover, I don't want to see him hurt. He's the kind of young man who believes every problem has a perfect solution if you try hard enough. All cases we worked on did have perfect solutions, but this time we're against Vision. We must be prepared to face less than ideal results. There are situations that you have to admit defeat. Give up now, for a chance to try again another day. To most people, this is common sense, I believe. For you two, surrender might be the more sensible way to go. All I meant to say is that you don't have a reason to fight Vision. Lawrence is a different case. To him, this is a holy war. We must raise Vision's evil empire to the ground. I have a feeling that he may want to prepare some secret weapon of his own. Also, you both know that 23 will mind. I don't want to disappoint 23 or Miss Lawrence. That's why I'm asking you, Jason. Leading a team like this, there must be a million things to juggle. Especially when you have a team like this. I chose this job. I try to do it as best I can. The feeling is mutual. I admire you too. Huh? Hey! There is one thing you must know. What I'm about to say will decide the outlook of your future. I mean you both. This spike is my hovering gadget. I can control it within a certain range. Control it? Yes, shoot it out as a weapon and retrieve it in a split second. It also serves as a fulcrum for our acrobatic maneuvers. The technology was developed for weapons. Civilian applications are a byproduct. Could you fetch me a bottle of tea, Jason? Here is Jason Dye, everyone's favorite tea boy. Okay. So you're gonna demonstrate? Ooh, I caught that shit. As you can see, Jason is not your average human. Ah, she just outed me, bruh. He just demonstrated superhuman reflex. Jay, you know what Miss C2 is talking about? I'll get straight to the point, Francis. Jason was genetically engineered since he was born. Please allow me to explain. Howell found out that an unidentified secret society has been genetically engineering infants for decades. These infants are susceptible to remote control. They can be used as puppets. According to our dossier, engineered humans have one thing in common: occasional out-of-character behaviors occurring in sporadic episodes. This is the result of remote control by the secret society. That much we have confirmed. I just remembered we're supposed to be meeting up with Woody at James. Each control session could last from 10 minutes to 3 or 4 days. You mean Jason is... He is now shielded. Remote control won't work on him anymore. So she thinks. This is too much to process. I need some time. When did you find out, Jay? Why didn't you tell me then? I haven't found a proper chance yet. Right, too many things are happening. Why tell me this? Why tell me now? Because I just made sure of one thing. What I didn't tell you is that there are many types of engineering. There is one particularly dangerous kind, with elevated physical capabilities. They're effectively weaponized humans. You, Jason, are a humanoid weapon. But if you already made him immune to remote control, then Owl has special rules regarding humanoid weapons. Contain indefinitely in a research facility or exterminate on site. I won't go down without a fight. I'm down, I won't allow that to happen. It will find out, matter of time. I can cover up for you, although it won't change the result. There is a third way. Join Owl, like I did. Ah, so she is one. I'm a humanoid weapon myself. More than a few leaders of Owl want to make good use of people like us. I told you she was one of us. That's how she knew. That's how she had that gun. She knows how it all works. I'm one of the few poster children. Your muscle power and reflex were obviously beyond what's normally considered possible. At the hospital, I told Lawrence to watch how you handled those thugs, quick and clean as expected. On top of that, you dealt with the professional mercenaries earlier today. You're supposed to blend in when not possessed. There are exceptional cases, though. You are one of such cases, Jason. And that is why I believe you will do well as an Owl agent. With training, you will be able to tap into your powers with your unpossessed mind like me. Jason, this may sound like a crisis, but it's also an opportunity. Before you face Owl, I can help you to prepare. Do it because I can. With great power comes great responsibility. Okay, Spider-Man. How far will you go to do what you think is the right thing? As far as I need to without crossing red lines. Some measures are against my purpose. I won't shoot myself in the foot. I see principles as rigid shackles, more trouble than they're worth. Weak principles are too loose to be of any value. Strong, rigid principles only hold you down. Never kill, never lie, be loyal to someone, so on and so forth. These principles slow you down when you really need to take action. Worse still, you don't achieve anything extra by adhering to them. No help with action, no help with results. Every choice I make is a weighted, informed decision. Instead of creating supposedly universal principles, I judge every situation as a separate case. My decisions are made based on the value I assign to everything. Value is something I can talk about. It's an effective measurement of my own actions and their results. I get it. That kind of makes sense, but I feel like I've said this before. The fact that you're weighing it, like, it's good that you treat everything individually, but if it's just your own value that you're assigning to things, it could be biased. Value fluctuates all the time, though. Worshipping rules or principles equals giving up independent thinking, which marks the start of a downward spiral. I don't think so. She has her own principles. But she broke her own principles by joining you on this unsanctioned operation. For this very reason, she's been struggling against herself since the start of this operation. The world is a complicated place. No rigid principles could grant permanent peace of mind. I tried to explain to her, but she wouldn't listen. I don't approve of certain parts of her. I care about her a lot. She has my general approval. This line of work often pits us against tough decisions. Sacrificing civilians for the sake of an operation is just one example. Many have trouble dealing with such pressure and guilt. 23 is one of them. I'm doing this for law and order. That gives her peace of mind. Now you see why she values principles. For today, I take that as a compliment. Now I'm not so sure. I'm not willing to sacrifice. I just never saw it as a real possibility. I was impulsive, not brave. You need time and experience to figure out how much leverage you can afford. Sorry, don't get me wrong. It was a poor choice of words. I apologize. Sometimes I overlook the sentimental value of people and things. What I meant to say is we learn a little more about ourselves with each tough choice. Having gone through so much, I must have dealt with a fair share of tough moments, no matter what definition. Maybe you haven't seen what your level of tough is yet. You sound awfully like someone. I hope it's a good person. A meticulous person. Ooh, boy's hungry. I'm hungry too, actually. Let me help. Unless you're trained in first aid. Alright guys, that was a lot going on. We found out that Lawrence might have a personal stake in this. Well, he definitely does have a personal stake in this. Fran now knows about my engineering, and we know that Nin definitely is one of us as well, and she's kind of offered us a job to kind of protect us from Owl, and they'll probably they will want to either decommission us or put us in fucking lockdown. So if we want our freedom, we'll probably have to join Owl. Yuna is our alliance right now, but I don't know who tipped them off about us going down to the core. I mean, Lawrence's motivations are questionable, but I don't think he would set us up to get caught down there. Yuna might have tipped somebody off that we were going down, just kind of to play both sides, like give us access to it, but at the same time play on the other side to stop us. Who knows? But we do need to meet up with Woody, and we'll be doing that in the next episode and finding out how this story keeps progressing. I feel like we're getting close to the end, so stay tuned, and thanks for watching.